Today for HarborFinancialOnline.com we're going to be talking about the 2008 economic stimulus payment. Most of you received the payment last year, received a direct check from the government that you deposited into your bank account. We've been getting a lot of questions and comments recently on our website about this, just because we have the deadline coming up for those of you who haven't filed your tax return yet, your 2008. The deadline is October 15th. So what I wanted to go over with you guys today is for the people out there that didn't receive the economic payment last year. You may have qualified for that, but you just didn't receive the payment. And what the government is allowing you to do, for those who did qualify and didn't get the payment, you can now get it on your tax return this year, the one you're filing for 08. But you're filing it this year in 09. How it works is you're getting a credit on the return, and it's going to be part of your refund. So that's important to know. Just because you didn't get the check doesn't necessarily mean you didn't qualify for it. I highly recommend you to prepare your return this year electronically to ensure you qualify for that payment, because really there's a lot of criteria factors that are part of that, that allow you to get that credit. So really the only way to know you're doing it right is to do the return electronically, unless you're having a CPA firm or another outside firm prepare your return this year. So what the credit equals is, if you're an individual preparing the return, you can qualify for $300 to $600, and that'll add to your refund if you didn't get the payment last year. If you're married, you'll get $600 to $1,200. And for each qualifying child, you're going to get an additional $300. So this amount can add up pretty quick. You'll put this on page 2 of the return, line 70. But again, if you do the return electronically, you're just going to enter that into a box, and you don't have to worry about what line you're putting it onto. So that's why we recommend that. I also wanted to go over with you any more stimulus payments. Government is considering another payment, but they haven't let us know, exactly if that is going to happen yet. But as soon as we find out, we will let you know. If you subscribe to our update, you'll get any changes to the tax law, any of our new presentations, and we will cover that as soon as we hear something, just to let you know. Another thing you need to think about is, if you didn't get that stimulus payment in 2008, they based that off your 2007 tax return. So what I recommend to some people is to go through that 07 return, see if it was prepared right, because they based that payment off that return. So you could have made some errors accidentally, or you didn't get around to amending your return. If you amend the return to correct any problems you put on there, then you could qualify for this payment. So now when you prepare the return this year, you'll get it in a refund. So I'm recommending to look at your 07 tax return, see if it looks right. If it doesn't, you can amend that electronically too online. So you may want to look at all that this year. And in our next video, we're going to go over more into detail what qualifies you to get that payment, just in case you didn't get it last year. So hopefully the video helped you today. And again, if you have any questions or comments on the economic stimulus payment, feel free to email me at expert@harborfinancialonline.com. On our website, you can get a lot of great information. You can prepare your tax return this year. If you haven't filed it this year, you need to have it done by October 15th. And thank you, and hopefully you enjoyed this video.